Hi everybody. As you can see from the picture of Gordy Pearson from Deer Lodge, today was Legislative Day 4, and thankfully I didn't have a 7 o'clock meeting. My day started at 8 with a Business and Labor Committee meeting, as it will every single day, Monday through Friday, for the rest of the session. So today we started with 4 bills. 2 were carried by Representative Noonan from Butte, and it was nice to see a familiar face, and 2 were carried by J.P. Pomnikowski of Bozeman. She's my seatmate on the floor, so another familiar face, and you can look those up on the Ledge website to see what they're about. Both of them were just language cleanup bills. It was actually interesting. The 2 that Representative Pomnikowski brought were banking regulation bills, and they weren't expecting it, but there were several auto dealers, RV salespeople across the state who found out she was doing this bill, and they came in to help her craft the language. And it was interesting to see how so many different agencies and groups can work together to clean up language on a bill and make sure that it suits everybody. So it was a good lesson for me. After the 4 bills, we had several speakers. We have all of these people from the government agencies coming in to educate us about what they do. And so we got to hear from Monica Lindeen. And I actually learned that the State Auditor's Office is the largest generator of revenue for the general fund. They generate $66 million of revenue through licenses, etc. That was interesting. We also heard from the Governor's Office of Economic Development. The new Chief Business Officer's name is John Rogers. And we heard from the new Director of the Department of Commerce. Her name's Meg O'Leary, and she has been at Big Sky for years and years. And she gave us this really simplified flowchart of everything that the Department of Commerce does. It's a lot. The committee hearing was over at 11:30, and I was able to run back over to my house. It snowed like crazy here today. There were I think 6 inches. So I was able to eat just food out of the fridge instead of restaurant food, and shovel the sidewalks, it was nice to be outside. And so I got back to the Capitol just in time for the House floor session, which always starts at 1 o'clock, and it was a joint session. I had never experienced that before. You can see it online if you'd like to. The senators come over and have to sit in these little folding metal chairs behind us, and so it was nice to have Senator Sesso sit with me on the House floor, and it was nice to get to see the senators for a little bit. We never see them over the course of a day, hardly ever. Senator Baucus was there to address the joint session, and he just made remarks about the things that he's done and what he's trying to get passed. And it was interesting to see who claps and doesn't clap, and the people that he brings with him and the stories that he tells about them. You should watch it online at the Ledge website if you missed it. After Senator Baucus left the House and the senators went back to their own floor, we reconvened for the business of the day. We moved some bills to committee, and we passed the feed bill. So it's the bill appropriating money so that we can run the government. And it basically it's $5 million for the House of Representatives for this year, $3 million for the Senate for this year. There's fewer of them, and those are really high amounts because we're in session. And then the money for next year is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can see the numbers and see the bill on the website. As soon as the session was over for the day, I went down to my Tier 3 meeting, which is local government. Today was the first time that we had met, and so we had a little organizational meeting where they talk about the microphones and having someone vote for you when you're gone. It's called having a proxy, and we all pitch in money for snacks during the meetings. We heard one bill from Representative McClafferty. She had 4 or 5 proponents, and it was just a language change bill to make certain dates and deadlines match up with what it said everywhere else in the law. And I was impressed with the fact that she had all of those people there to speak in support of it, even though it's just the most simple housekeeping, basically. In order to make it to that meeting on time, I had to miss Senator Baucus being down in the bullpen to meet everybody, so I haven't heard yet what he said, but it would have been nice to get to see him in such a small setting. Everyone was pretty excited that he was there today. As soon as our meeting was over, I went back down to the bullpen and just responded to some emails. I'm starting to get emails about the bills that I am going to see in my committees as they come up. And I got my wording straight for what I'm going to say when I present House Bill 103 tomorrow morning to the Judiciary Committee. So then I walked back home through the snow, and I'm going to go meet and I'm going to go have dinner with a couple other representatives tonight, hopefully some from Butte, and just enjoy each other's company. And I miss you guys, and I'll hopefully get to see you soon.